fighters, training camp is all about putting in the work.
30 segundos, chamo.
But when it comes to Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal, nothing is predictable.
We have this bitch.
Oh, Nate Diaz! Thank you,
Nate Diaz, media in this bitch. The best media gang around West Side. Blam!
And as their rivalry escalates, there's no telling how it will end. A week before he meets face-to-face with Nate Diaz for the final time before fight week, Jorge Masvidal is in Miami, getting close to finishing another project that has been a long time coming.
Ouch, man. Yo. Here it is. Ooh.
Ooh, sorry, yes,
Start up. We first met through another friend. We spoke about the car for a little while and the plans for it. And then all of a sudden it arrived on a tow truck. You got your air ride remote right there. Click it one more time.
There we go. That's it.
That's a car that he liked for a very long time.
Love this bad boy.
We've seen it in movies and stuff like that, so that's how it kind of all started.
The engine is brand fucking new. The AC blows like a prostitute, so this shit's going, man. We're going places in this bad boy. Where we are? Where we going, huh? Where we going, Craig? We out?
Inside the hood, though.
Ooh, so the magic is at.
There it is. So that's an LS2, all new lines, brakes, suspension, all black pulley kit, matched with the car, nothing too fancy. So, ready to go. We put a lot of time and blood, sweat, and love into the car because we knew what it meant to him. I know that's what he puts into his fights. He's very dedicated to it. And he's gonna take it, he's gonna win.
About to take over. Once again, whoop that so-called gangster on the two, I don't know what the fuck. He's about to get murdered, bro. Dade County, baby.
From whips to even bigger rides, decades of fighting have earned the reigning king of Miami a lifestyle he never imagined.
We are in Dade County. We're in my city, Miami. Paradise, man. Headed to the Bayside to get this shit fucking cracking. There was a lot of respect going into the fight, you know, because the shit that Nate had done, I fucking always respected him in the sport and how he fought and how he carried himself. But then after I whooped his ass, he said I was a coward. He said I was a quitter. I didn't get it, you know, because they awarded me the belt. Take that shit up with the commission if you don't like it, you know. I'm gonna get in Nate's face. He's gonna feel the South Florida heat. He called it perfectly a while ago. He said I was a gangster, but I ain't no West Coast gangster. 100,000,000% right, I ain't no West Coast gangster. So I got a lot of love out there for them, and they got a lot of love for me. I'm a South Florida goon.
From Dade County to San Joaquin County, where Nate Diaz is also on the move in a rarefied way.
Oh, we're all bougie now. That'd be tight, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember when I used to never fly in these things?
The man they created the UFC's first ever BMF belt for is leaving the 209 for a few days, as Team Diaz heads to the land of the OGs, and LA comes calling. And Stockton may have a lot of things, but it doesn't have a beach quite like this.
Camp's going good. We're doing a lot of sparring, a lot of stuff at home for about a good month and a half, 2 months. Just kind of getting stagnant at home, kind of sparred everybody around, and been in the gym too much, so we came out here. Ernie helps me keep my feet under me and makes my legs work better.
At some point in every fight, there's a moment of truth. It's in this deep water where each combatant proves who they really are. For Nate Diaz, his elite stamina and vicious closing instincts have proved dangerous to every foe. Yet, when it came to the BMF title, he never got the chance. The championship rounds stolen from him. And now, he wants them back.
It's like, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. We're gonna look at each other. Don't fucking look at me, don't talk to me, don't none of that. Let's just fight. I'm done with all the bullshit. I'm ready to fight.
While Diaz has revenge on the mind, Masvidal starts his day the Miami way.
They revive dead people with the coffee over here. Basically, the Cubans found a way to hack crack cocaine, turn it to liquid form. Boom. This is an original croqueta. Come here, get closer, man. Zoom in on that pork, that ham. This is non-kosher, non-halal. Sorry to all my brothers that don't eat the pork. But this is a long-standing tradition in the community of Latins. Oh. Holy smoke. Oh, thank you very much. All right, there you go. You hold that camera better now.
Do you have the permanent match, please?
Thank you.
While Masvidal's day starts in Miami, it ends in New York. As the BMF steps to the mic with fighting on his mind.
There's Robbie Fox, Jack Mack, Big Ev. We are here with Jorge Gamebred Masvidal ahead of his fight with Nate Diaz, the second fight against Nate, first one in the boxing ring. I am curious, you fought him years ago at this point. Do you feel like he's a different fighter in the sense, like, are you watching the film of him against Jake to prepare for this fight? Or are you like, nah, I knew what I was dealing with last time. I know what I'm dealing with this time.
Definitely watching the film. Nate, you know, in MMA, he never like really evolved as far as like, he's a good boxer, great on the ground with his jiu-jitsu and stuff, but he didn't want to add much more than that to it. You know, he's like, I'm not taking nobody down. If they try to take me down, he's 209, I'll submit him.
Pretty good impression.
Never wanted to like wrestle nobody, never wanted a kick, never wanted a knee and elbow, you know? So I took notes of that. And in boxing, it's the same thing. I see a lot of things that where he's still kind of the same guy and that I can take advantage of it, you know?
Do you regret retiring when you did?
Shit, man. Between injuries and stuff like that, I was like, maybe it's time to hang it up, you know? I hung him up and then like, I didn't do shit for like, I don't know, 45, 50 days. I didn't do a fucking thing. Fell into like a deep depression. Shit got a little crazier. My pops got locked up. That's when I hit like rock bottom. And on that day that he got locked up, I went and put my running shoes on and I ran in like 2 hours. I just fucking put my shoes on and just went that way. You know, and when I came back, I just felt so fucking good. And I was like, man, I'm gonna work out every day of my fucking life whether I have a fight or not. Just how I did as a kid, you know, I just space out and start running and then like the answers just come to you.
For Jorge Masvidal, as long as he can remember, this is how it's been. Training as an antidote for life itself. And with his head trainer Jorge Capetillo at his side, Masvidal remains ready. Because while retirement may have briefly called to him, the competitive fire within him still burns as deeply as ever. For Masvidal and Diaz, a final press conference at the site of their upcoming blockbuster bout means it's time to once again see each other face to face.
I could just have you forge it. Fucking delinquent. I used to do many detention hours a day, every day. in school. Then have me put I, Jorge Masvidal, won't stand up out of my chair and walk around the school without permission. I, Jorge Masvidal, all that shit. So this right here always gives me trauma, man. I ain't gonna lie. But it's for the fans, so I love you, motherfuckers.
While backstage it's cordial as Masvidal and Diaz just miss encountering each other as their pre-press conference obligations are met, things have been simmering between their teams in the build-up. And soon, they will boil over. It's been a feud building over 4 press stops, 3 historic rounds, and 1 BMF title, all of which ultimately add up to bad blood.
Nate, you got pride, you're a competitor like no other. What would this victory mean to you?
It don't mean shit. I plan on beating everybody I ever fight.
What do you care about, Nate?
Not this fucking press conference, bro. I'm sick of sitting here. I'm sick of looking at it. All of these motherfuckers, I'm sick of looking at you too. Sick of this whole shit. Sick of looking at this motherfucker this whole time.
What annoys you about him?
That I ain't never tapped in. He's talking about jiu-jitsu and he tapped in a pro fight. How about that? That probably bothers the fuck out of him. I ain't never tapped in my whole fucking career.
Bitch, I started my career right there and he's a fucking black belt. What about you?
I ain't
You
never
choked
tapped.
with a motherfucker standing on your head.
I got choked
standing
out.
Up like a little kid.
I'd rather die than tap, motherfucker. That's the difference between me and you. And we'll get to prove it July 6th.
I'm out. I'm good to see everybody. Peace out. Square off with yourself, motherfucker.
The moments following the final press conference proved chaotic, with Jorge Masvidal caught up in the middle of it, as well as his trainer, Jorge Capetillo, when Team Diaz escalates. While Masvidal checks on Capetillo, Team Diaz closes ranks.
Fuck you looking at? Come down and get your fucking asses whipped in. Sorry, motherfuckers. Yeah, turn around, bitch.
You guys crossed the fucking line. So whatever happens from here on out, it's not even on me. It's on you motherfuckers. I would never disrespect somebody's coach.
Bunch of groupies. That's it.
Ultimately, the score will be settled on fight night, when both fighters will walk into this same arena with the intent to inflict maximum damage. For fighters, trainers aren't just coaches. They're like family, as the fallout from Anaheim echoes inside both gyms.
What happened in the Honda Center, you know, it makes it a little more personal. It really showed what kind of man Jorge is. He really showed up when I was down. He came and protected me and waking me up, you know, taking me away, guys and stuff. So he will see that I was okay, you know what I mean? Make sure that I was okay, because we're family here, you know. We come into a job to do, and sometimes circumstances get out of the line. I get it, but you can see who's there and who's not, and you can see in the video who was there and who was not. I can see Jorge more intense. I can see he's pushing harder. And I can see the will to win in his eyes, the fight spirit is in his eyes. So he's ready to die, like he said, you know. Every man who steps in the ring, he has to be willing to die, and he's willing to die inside of the ring and get this victory.
He has trained many world champions from jump rope all the way to them fighting for a world title. Me and Capetillo have a special chemistry where we'll be together for a very long time, just training and getting after it. I really feel it's a blessing that I got Capetillo in my corner.
"500 miles away. For Nate, it's Richard Perez that he's entrusting to ready him for the ring.
Nathan, he's the type of guy that I really like. I'm impressed with him. Is he can get ready in a week. We start off as boxing, hitting the bag and the mitts, and then he starts sparring. But those two things and running, it's the mitts and boxing, because the mitts helps build up your stamina and being sharp. The trainer's got to do it right. You just can't sit there and just pop, pop, move, pop, pop. No. I go in there and I train him like I'm his opponent. Sometimes he hits me, but hey, it's the name of the game,
On fight night, regardless of emotion, it will come down to superior strength, strategy, and execution. But if these three elements make up a fighter's primary arsenal, their trainers are their secret weapon. Nate's training regimen is notoriously brutal, and that means recovery in any way possible. Therefore, outside the gym, cutting-edge techniques are being readied.
This is a high-pressure cryogen medical device. It brings down inflammation, pain management. It really helps you healing. It gets down to very, very cold temperature. Just the Ryobi, carb buffer. It works the best. I'm a biohacker, man. I invented my own tools because I need certain tools that it wasn't in the market. I've known Nate, I know what he needs. I'd watch him before practice, certain body part, he will stretch out and I can see. And I know, Nate has done a lot for me. A lot of the people in the team, so I want to give that back, 100%,
He works on all kinds of people who've been doing it a long time. He'll always find something new and he'll try some stuff works, some stuff, you're like, get that out of here.
After practice, if Team Diaz is letting Team Masvidal get to them, they aren't showing it.
I see the ring, he's like, give me the mic. And I was like, here it comes. I'd say, hey, everybody else.
We all kind of stick together. It's a lifestyle. Everybody trained all day. A lot of the homies, a lot of the guys who train with me are all on call. Soldier style, If they need me to roll somewhere, I'm rolling. If we need them, we go. And it's untalked about or untold. Everybody just kind of rolls together.
It is? I don't even know. Don't act like you knew that shit.
I didn't know that shit.
What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Good on. And share, I'm hungry. Oh, you already got yours, we got to share.
As training camp comes to a close, in the high desert, Jorge Masvidal meets up with longtime friend Sean Strickland, who shows him his preferred way to blow off steam before fight night.
Came here with the real-life Terminator. Work. Real fucking work. Let's fucking go leave that arsenal and shit. Sean's ready for the apocalypse and then some, man.
Waiting, dude. 0 and a 308 at fucking 20 yards should be a fucking crime. Woo. Now, Jorge, let's see hit the 2. Let's see. You know how to hold a gun right.
Yo.
Just give it like as fast as you can, like 5 taps. Let's go.
What the fuck? That's some fucking power.
For two of the realest fighters combat sports has ever known. Two men whose actions speak louder than words.
Hey.
two men who more often than not don't give a damn. Being the baddest means something. It means something to them. It means something to their teams. And it means something to their fans. And this time, it's personal.
I'm bust his face up, man. South Florida style. I'm gonna play tic-tac-toe with his face. He's gonna have X's and O's all over. I'm gonna bust his ribs up.
The first time they met, the chance for either fighter to land a knockout was taken away after only 3 rounds. Now, on July 6th in Anaheim, over 10 blockbuster rounds, the question of who's the true BMF will not be left undecided. It will be settled once and for all until only one man is the last man standing.
I expect to face a ready guy who's ready to knock me out.
I'm gonna knock you fucking dead, bro.
Let's go. Look at me, vamos.